Hey, bad news for you. Conscious breathing activated. So, when I was about 11 years old, 12 years old, I kind of breathe like an idiot. Most of the times I was watching like anime or something like that, and I was like this. Breathing like a fucking idiot while I was watching anime or something like that. I was watching like random entertainment YouTube videos and I wouldn't like concern myself with fucking breathing. Like, actually, this made my life so much worse. And you wanna know why? It actually made my life so much worse because breathing is a very, very important habit. What do you mean breathing is a very important habit? Just breathe. It is not as simple as that. Right now, you can like try this. Breathe in strongly for 4 seconds, hold for 3, and breathe out for 7 seconds. So let's do this right now. This made me so much more relaxed just right now. And if you did it, you're probably much more relaxed than you were before you done it. And you know why? Because this is actually a very powerful breathing method. Breathing changes all the oxidative stress on your body, all the loaded up carbon on your body, which is not actually bad. If you search up like science, you cannot be having oxidative functions without carbon dioxide, all right? And you may think it doesn't, but breathing makes your life so much more different. Be conscious breathing throughout the whole length of this video. This is a challenge actually. You can challenge yourself to be conscious breathing throughout the whole act of this video. It will be actually difficult to do it because this video has no entertainment whatsoever. You cannot see like random flashy things, random editing, random music popping out from this video. This isn't made to like stimulate you. This isn't made to make you wanna watch the video. It is actually made for you to learn important lessons. And this one is how to breathe. You might think you already know how to breathe, but not actually, not quite. Because no one told you how to breathe. No one taught you anything about how to breathe. And teaching someone how to breathe is kind of insulting a little bit. What do you mean I don't know how to breathe? I just did it. But you're probably doing it wrong. So your diaphragm works in a way that it makes up space more in your belly than in your chest. So usually people are breathing by the chest where their shoulders move while they're breathing like this. What you should be doing actually is that you should be doing breathing throughout this area right here, the solar plexum. Like, I will show you exactly what I mean by it. It's this area. You take up your ribs, right behind your ribs, you should be breathing here. So when you breathe, these expands out and makes you stretch it. You should be feeling a lot of stretch on this area when you're breathing like this. So if you breathe like this, you're probably already seeing a difference in your voice. Your voice should be coming out from like the start of your throat, not from your mouth. It should start building up here and going longer and longer until here. This will already make your voice so much more resonant, so much more like good to listen. Why? Because you're putting out air through your diaphragm. You're putting out air through the start of your throat. You're not putting on air on your mouth. When I put on air on my mouth, I speak kind of like this. It is very different from what I was speaking right now for you. It is really different from speaking from my diaphragm. And you could be doing an exercise about this, which is some stretches on the solar plexum, this area that I just showed you right here. You can just raise your arms up and breathe as much as possible through it, feeling your belly going really, really large and really stretched out. The clothing from your belly, like your skin. Plus, with that breathing technique, you're not only getting a better voice, you're getting a better confidence as well. When you let out your lungs full out of air and stretch out your belly to the front, you actually feel better mentally because your brain is oxygenated. Always breathe through your nose and breathe as much as possible until your lungs are full. Then slowly release it. Every time, do this every time. Make this like your homework for your life. Do heavy breathing every time. Breathe as much as possible for one day, just one day. And you're feeling the fucking difference. You will be much more energized. You will be much more like full during your day, full of energy. And this is actually kind of obvious. Why? Because your body kind of needs oxygen to produce out more energy. Before every single workout that I do, I make a wind-off kind of exercise where I pull in as much air as possible and I shoot out as much air as possible as well, so I can get my body as oxygenated, as hyper-oxygenated as possible before the workout. This gives me much more drive to start the workout. And even sometimes more than a shot of caffeine, actually. So you could be hacking yourself to have more focus, to have more power during your workouts, to getting better health literally by just breathing. Breathing is one of a few essential things that you can control in your body. You can control whether you don't breathe for 3 minutes or you just want to breathe out all your air. And you can't really do this with your heart, but your breathing is just as important for your survival as your heartbeat is. So you can control it. This is a curious part about breathing. It is the only essential thing in your body that you can control. It is not only due to your subconscious mind that you breathe. You can breathe through your conscious mind. And when you do this, you can control other bodily functions that shouldn't be able to be controlled, like hyperoxygenating your body. Before a set in your workout, actually try this. You will have a better set. Trust me. Try doing this before set. You heavily breathe and very fast for 20 seconds. Then you hold your air for some seconds. Then you breathe naturally again. Pull in. Start your set. You will have much more strength. Trust me, after your set you're gonna be feeling kind of dizzy. But trust me, you will build up much more strength for this set. You will put it much more effort, probably much more closer to failure as well, and therefore getting better anabolic results, getting a better body after this, getting better strength. And this is a hack you could be doing for anything that you need energy to do. Hyperoxygenate your body. Cut out the oxygen so the carbon dioxide builds up. When it builds up, then you alleviate it naturally. You will feel an instant drive coming out from your body. You will feel your muscles pumping out because they want to do something. Actually, I want to do something like now, right now. I want to do some effort because of this, because I just done this. This is very curious because you're literally controlling a hormonal function of your body that shouldn't be controlled. That is like due to your conscious mind, to your subconscious mind, not your conscious mind. You see, breathing can actually help you with a lot of things. That's why, like in meditation, we always focus on breathing. Why? Because it is a bodily function which you can control. So you can like count it, you can count your breathing, you can like feel the air, the temperature of the air and think about it. There's many things where you can think about when breathing. It is not just actually breathing, just letting yourself breathe like this in front of a computer, mouth breathing. And of course, there's a lot of things on appearance and breathing, such as mewing. It is a very non-practice. Although there's not many scientific things that prove it out, usually when you have pressure in your bones, they adapt to it. And when you have like this breathing technique where you can have pressure wherever you want, you can change the bones of your face. Just when you're young, probably. Not as much when you're old and your cranium sutures already cicatrized out. But there's a lot of things that you could be doing right now for yourself while just breathing. Not only appearance. So like for mewing, it is not only breathing that is important. I'll probably do a full video on this after, but well, from breathing, you can actually change a lot of things in your life. Like I said, you could be changing all your workout sets to be much more heavier just by a breathing technique. So this is an action step for yourself. Go out and search breathing techniques. Go out and put them to action in every single thing that you want for your day. There are breathing techniques that can improve your focus. Just go search for them and do them before you need to focus. And you'll benefit a lot from it, because trust me, breathing actually can change something in your subconscious mind. And by the way, you're probably horrible at breathing. This is like a weird thing to say, right? You're probably horrible at breathing. Why? Because you've never trained it before. There's a lot of like breath workouts, like genuinely hard breathing techniques where you could be learning to make your breathing better, your day-to-day breathing better. Because if you go to the gym and train a lot of strength, your day-to-day life becomes better because you are more strong. You're stronger. You have a lot of more things to do with your body while you're having like basic functions. And this goes for the same to breathing. When you are a really good breather, you can like take out this for your whole day, your whole life. You can make it all better with just breathing, because breathing is an essential bodily function. When you get better and better and better and better and better at it, you're getting better bodily functions from it. You're getting better oxygenation. You're getting better focus. You're getting better meditation sessions where they depend on your breathing. So like there's a very famous one, I forgot the name of it, but it is to extend as much of your inspire and expire as possible. Try this. This is actually so fucking hard. Empty out your lungs. Try to breathe in for 1 whole minute. Breathe in like very slowly for 1 whole minute until your lungs full out. And when they full out, keep trying to breathe. Make the muscle stronger. Then breathe out very slowly. And put it up to 1 minute again. When you can do 1 minute of this, you're probably a good breather already. But if you get a lot tired from doing this, then after the workout of breathing, you get... After you breathe out for 1 minute, you're probably not as good breather as you think you are. So for you to become a good breather, you could just do this exercise for a whole day. Not a whole day, holy fuck. Do this exercise like once a day, every single day for a year. And you're probably like getting 2 minutes of breathing in, then breathing out for 2 minutes again. And this will make you so much better at breathing that your natural breathing will be so much better. You will become less huffy in the gym, for example. You're not becoming like, you're not looking tired from basic things. You're not looking tired from a fucking basic run, because you do breath work. You do work out your breath. So working out your breath, you're getting a better result at breathing. It is kind of obvious. Everything that you train yourself on, you're getting a better result from. And breathing is something that you do all day, all night, every time. Why not get better at it? And I'm not saying it may or may not improve your life. It is actually going to improve your life. It is substantially going to improve your life, knowing how to breathe. Get better breathing. It will improve your hormone. It will improve your hormones, and therefore it will improve your whole life, because hormones impact on your whole life. But not talking only about this, it will improve your sets at the gym. It will improve your focus at your work, at your studies. It will improve your meditation focus. It will improve everything in your life, because these things are getting like indirect things from other things. And while you're playing like fucking video games, you're probably breathing like a fucking idiot. You're breathing like this, because it requires no focus from you. And you're probably developing the wrong muscles from breathing like this. You're probably like getting worse appearance. You're probably getting worse overall in your life, because you're breathing worse. And breathing is an essential bodily function. When you do it worse, your essential bodily functions do perform worse. So don't forget to train how to breathe. That's it. Remember, as always, the value of a man is just as high as his ambitions. Mwah. Goodbye.